Hello everybody! I know that recently I have been making videos for basic level, so today we're gonna cover a topic that is high intermediate or advanced. Actually, this video is part 1 of 4 because there are 4 conditionals and we're gonna talk about each one of them in separate videos. Okay, today's topic is zero conditional, and remember the level of this video is right up there where it says high intermediate advanced. Okay, let's get started. Um, when do we use the zero conditional? Well, we use the zero conditional to talk about facts or habits. Okay, think about this: facts or habits, things that are real for us, for you, and habits, routines, things that you do all the time or things that happen to you all the time. Okay, so let's take a look at this example. What do you do when you have a headache? Right? It could be a fact because things that you do whenever you have a headache, or it could also be a routine. I mean, if you suffer from headaches, so every time you have one, it's like, what do you do? There are 3 ways to answer this question. We can say, when I have a headache, I can also say, whenever I have a headache, and I can also say, if I have a headache, right? And the last one is a conditional, if, right? If. So let's take a look at this example. If I have a headache, I take a nap, right? Now, we call it the zero conditional because if you look at both verbs, right? If you look at both verbs, you will see that the verbs are in simple present. So the first one says if I have, and the second one says I take. Both verbs are in simple present. Remember that. Keep in mind that. Keep that in mind. Now, notice that also for for conditionals, we have 2 clauses, right? 2 parts. Right, the first part says if I have a headache, the second part says I take a nap. I can change the order of the clauses without affecting the meaning. I can say I take a nap if I have a headache. But if you look at the arrows, you will see something interesting there, that something is different. Can you see it? Right, it's the comma. If you start with if you start with the if part or the if clause, you will need a comma, right? In the second part, if you start with the other clause, you don't need a comma. Keep that in mind. Oh, and keep it in mind because this is a correct punctuation for all the conditionals. More examples. What do you do when you have a headache? Okay, this is a moment in which you can pause the video and write some ideas of your own. Please do so, okay, so you can get some practice. Be creative, okay, and don't think about just one idea, maybe 3 or 4. Okay, I hope you pause the video, and now let's take a look at my examples, okay? So if I have a headache, I take a pill. If I have a headache, I put some ice on my neck, Some people say that works. If I have a headache, I don't listen to music. If I have a headache, my sister gives me some medicine. Okay, and once again, notice that all the verbs are in simple present, right? All the verbs are in simple present. So be careful with that. Okay, and some homework for you to practice at home. What do you do when you feel very tired? What do you do when you want to relax? What do you do when when your mother is angry? Well, if you're married, you can also say, what do you do when your wife is angry? I hope my wife doesn't listen to me. Okay, so that's the idea. Okay, class, okay, people, sorry, we're not in a class. Okay, so this is the idea. Write some sentences, practice at home. And for each question, maybe write 3 or 4 ideas, not just one. Okay, and well, so this was the first part of our video, right? In Wice Word English. And remember, this is the first part of 4 because we are going to watch three. There are 3 more videos because there are 4 conditionals. This was the 0 conditional. In the next video, we will talk about the first conditional. I hope I will see you there. And that's all for now. Bye.